Hey, Nova here from God for Gaming, and I'm here with my Monday video. And my Monday video is like I'm gonna make this is like a real commentary. I haven't done like a real actual commentary in a while, so I have some gameplay, some Shangri-La gameplay. I think this is my strategy with my best zombie friend, Jerry Bing. Me and him play zombies like every night, but that doesn't matter. Let's get into the commentary. What I want to talk about. What I want to talk about is solo zombies versus multiplayer zombies for me. Solo zombies, I find no. Reason I used to play multiplayer. I used to always play multiplayer. That's when I wasn't really good at zombies, but I had fun playing it. If you could understand that, I used to love playing multiplayer. And then I found myself getting better at zombies and better at zombies, and I noticed that we were going down on stupid rounds because of the teammates. Like, why are we going down such low rounds because of you guys? So then I stopped playing multiplayer, and a little bit before I started this channel, I started playing solo zombies. And I found myself getting to the high rounds by myself. I'm like, this is amazing that I can get this far by myself. I thought you would need teammates to do this. But I was wrong. You really pretty much only need yourself to get to high rounds. It's even harder to get to high rounds with multiple people. So I found myself doing solo zombies, and getting the high rounds, getting everything I need done, getting my rape trains going, getting my perks all when I need them, packet punching whenever I need to, not having to worry about the other person just coming out ruining my rape train, not worrying about some other kid going down and me having to waste my time to get him, not waiting for some kid to rage quit because I didn't get him. I don't have to worry about that in solo. But now I want to get into the topic of multiplayer. The reason I don't play multiplayer is because when I try to get into a lobby, if you've seen my video on Raiden Warriors, I posted a video of me trying to get into a singles lobby of Ascension. It took me like 20 lobbies before I even found a kid after the video. I don't play with anybody without a mic. You have to have a mic to play with me. I go into lobbies, and if I see a lobby filled with people and only one person doesn't have a mic, I don't play with them. I do not play with them because I need to talk to everybody on the team, let them know what I'm doing, and make sure they understand. I also don't play with immature. We're getting on the thing of maturity. Immature children. Like, I'm still a kid. I call myself a kid. Even though I'm a teenager, but I call myself a kid still. But kids like 7 through 12, I do not 7 through like 11, I don't play with. Because they're immature. I can't stand their voices. No offense. And for a zombie game, I can't stand. I need somebody who's mature enough to do what I tell them because I am experienced. Now, I'm not trying to be bossy, but if I tell them I'm doing a rape train in a certain area, I tell them never to come in that area unless they absolutely have to. And then I'll find myself finding these like 11-year-old kids going, "Oh, I had to come in here," and I see like one zombie coming after them. I'm like, really? And then my rape train gets ruined and I go down. And we all lose because I went down. That is what happens. Maturity is a big thing in zombies. You have to be mature enough to know when and what to do. I find kids throwing grenades at other people's windows, pissing the other kid off, and then one of the kids rage quits. That is not something. Don't take in the beginning rounds. Everybody gets a window. Don't take somebody's kills unless they are getting in trouble and they told you to kill them. Everybody does their own thing in the beginning of the rounds, like first 1 through 5. Get your own window when you're in the first room. Get your own window. Get your own little area where you're gonna kill zombies. Call of the Dead, that's a little harder because zombies will pop out of the ground, but that doesn't matter. In Kino, you all get your own window. In Ascension, you all get your own window. In Shangri-La, you all get your own window. Don't bother other people's windows unless you absolutely have to. And I don't mean like I had to because I wanted some points. Just don't. So you had to be mature to play zombies. I'm sorry, you won't get far if you're not mature. Even if you're not mature and you did get far, you probably got lifted there. You probably had the MLG players lifting you there to the high rounds. I'm sorry to say this. You could be an amazing zombie player, but you're immature. I'm sorry, but I can't play with immature people when I'm playing zombies. I play with 20-year-olds when I play zombies. I play with people who have families. I don't play much with teens or anybody. I absolutely don't play with anybody at my school. That is one thing I don't like to do. Don't play with anybody that you know. Don't. You can if you're like having a fun time and you don't worry about getting high rounds, but because I worry, I do stuff. Don't play with anybody that you know from your public or your school that you know in real life. If you meet somebody online that you are great friends with, go ahead, play with them. But if you meet somebody in your school, unless they're a great zombie player, they're mature enough, I do not play with them. I found out, when I first started playing zombies, I would play with 3 kids from my school all the time. But you know what it ended up? They were people who yelled at each other for doing something wrong. They would scream at people. They got mad, and they would scream. Like, I went down, come on, get revive me! There's kind of like 100 zombies, they would scream. They would freaking get pouty. I don't know why, I don't get what the big deal is. They would yell at somebody for doing something wrong. You open the door, oh my god, I want to open the door, ah! I don't know, they just yell at people. That's why I don't play with people from my school, and plus they all suck. No offense, but they do get to the high rounds if they find good people in multiplayer, but I don't play with them. So I just don't play with people I know in real life. I do once in a while when I feel like having a fun time and messing around, but when I'm playing serious, I don't play with anybody in my school. Another type of zombie players I don't play with are the people with no mics. I will find a person playing split screen with somebody, and the one person has a mic and the other person doesn't because he's in split screen. I don't mind that as much as nobody with no mic, because at least the person can talk for the other guy, but I still don't like it as much. I don't know what I'm talking about, but I just don't like it that much. But it's fine if I do end up, if I have to, because I haven't found a game in like forever, and I find 2 people with a mic and the one person playing split screen with the other person. I do not mind playing with them, but I still do not like to play with them. Okay, let's get in the topic of people I do like to play with. Mature people who think. This is another. Wait. When I don't even go into a zombie game without a strategy, if we're going in there blind, just running around doing whatever we want to, no, I don't play. I will quit the game right after we do that. I make sure, like, when I go into the first round, do we have a strategy? Do we have a strategy for this game? Like, we're just gonna run around the map. No, I'm not gonna accept that as an answer. No, we're not just gonna run around the map. No, that is not what a strategy is. Oh, we're just gonna run around the map until we get bored. No. I just said, like 20-year-old friends, people who have families like in their 30s. I play with them because they're mature and they're great zombie players. In this gameplay, I'm playing with all people who are probably like 20 and higher years old, age, whatever. And the reason I do, because me and J Bing are the people up on the top of the bridge just killing zombies. We always make sure we have a strategy. Every map, we have a main strategy, and we'll always use that strategy. Kino, we will have rape train. I'll do a rape train in the middle of the theater, and they'll just sit in the corner killing them, making sure they don't get attacked. Ascension, we just do the stage, and then called the dead. We have one person in the lighthouse, one person outside the lighthouse, and one person other in the lighthouse, and one person on the top of the mountain thing. I don't know what to talk about. But in Shangri-La, this is my strategy. You can see in the gameplay, that's our strategy. I always make sure we have a strategy, because if we don't, we're just running out there like blind rabbits to a fox hunt. Not a rabbit hunt or something. I don't know. So that's one thing. Maturity. You gotta have a mic. And you gotta have a strategy before we even get into the game. Those are the 4 things I'm looking for in a zombie player. And you gotta be good. You can't be afraid when a freaking horde of zombies come after you. You gotta quickly think of a way out. Can't be afraid. Though they're game zombies, they're not gonna really get you in real life. They're not. Ever. They're never gonna come out of your TV and get you. Never. Ever. And that's what I'm looking for in a zombie player. I hope you guys enjoyed this little commentary. I'm gonna start ending this. Told you what I hate about what I do not play with zombie players for, and what I do play with multiplayer zombie players for. And I hope this helps you deciding who you should play with. And I'm not trying to offend anybody. I'm not trying to offend anybody. I know a lot of the zombie community are like kids around from the ages of 7 to like 14. I'm gonna say that's pretty much the minimum age for kid-ish. I'm not trying to be mean to you. I'm just trying to state a fact of what I like to do, and what I think, what I find the most. You could be the most mature kid ever, just like Lonely Mailbox. He's the most mature kid ever. He's freaking successful on YouTube. Kids like that. That's the kind of kids I would play with. A lot of the kids I do find are immature, and they do ruin the game for me. Hope you guys enjoyed this commentary. If you agree with me, please thumbs up the video, please subscribe, please leave a comment, do whatever you feel like you want to do. If you do not agree with me, please leave a comment saying you disagreed. Please saying whatever, just have truthful comments. Like, this video sucked, I didn't agree at all with it. I love this video, I agree with mostly of it. Please go ahead and do that. I love hearing comments like that. And peace.